The Monkey-Lizard's back. He's on his mission. You all know what it is by now. Skill points. Gotta get my troopers up to a respectable score. The heavy's doing well. The assault trooper is coming up close behind. But the specialist and the officer are the ones I need to spend some time on. Where there's a will, there's a way. It is... what day is it today? Wednesday? Wednesday. Yeah. It's Wednesday the 14th. Just gone 5 o'clock. Gonna have a bit of a blast out. It's all good. It's all gravy. And we're off to Yavin 4, the Great Temple. Which is all good by me. Hello, Rosaf. Happy Wednesday, Rum. Happy Wednesday to you, Rosaf. How's your day been? Quite a nice day. What have I done today? Well, I've made quite a few shorts today. I've got so many action figures that I need to do videos on. I don't have time to do big full reviews, and it's not really my style anyway. So I've been doing these short videos for a while now. I think I've done 4 or 5 shorts today. Probably too many, really. You're only supposed to really do 2 or 3 per day, because some of them don't get pushed if you do more than that, but sod it. I've got such a backlog of figures to do. I don't care, I just wanted to get them out. And they were quite fun to make. So if you ever have a bored moment, Rosaf, if you go to my playlists and play pickups, brackets, shorts, I think I've done over 300 shorts now. All with music selected by Salacious to accompany the correct figure. Been enjoying a retro collection. Yeah, nice one. Oh, good man. Cheers, Rosa. Hey, Mr. Josh. How you doing? How's it going, my friends? Just saying, I'm having just having a little blast out on Battlefront. A nice day today. Really relaxed day today, actually. Made some short videos and tidied up my flat a little bit. How are you doing? How's your day? You guys have been cracking me up on Twitter with all this Kenny stuff, all these Kenny blimmin' memorials. Oh my word. You guys are nuts. Absolutely bloody nuts. We've had me in absolute hit. Honest to God, you've had me in absolute pieces. Anybody for me to... oh God, wow. Do you know, Rosaf's been great. It's been really good. Am I looking forward to going back to work? Honestly, not really. If I could have the choice of sit at home playing video games or going to work, although I suppose even that would get bored. It would become tiresome at some point, maybe. I'm certainly not in good shape. That's the downside of staying at home. You know, I've not been out. I've hardly been out over the last, well, God knows how long.
The first phase of my attack plan.
So I'll be out and about next week.
Very good.
Back to the grinds. Although I've got quite a good job, so it's quite interesting. Some interesting stuff going on next week, so I shouldn't grumble really. Josh is doing okay today. Headed to my second plasma. Man, I've never known somebody to give so much blood. Is that not, I don't know really, I can't recall ever giving blood before, so is it okay to give that much blood, dude? You do it a lot. I suppose it is. Yeah, I don't know. I don't really know anything about. I've never even considered giving blood, or I've been doing it twice a week since December. Wow. And is it like? I suppose I was gonna say what's the reason, but I suppose that speaks for itself, really. I suppose it helps. It helps people of your blood type that get into medical bother. I suppose. I don't think I've ever been asked to give blood, or I've ever come. I've seen the odd advert, but where am I going? But yeah, you're into it hardcore, man. Twice a week. That's awesome. Yeah, do they give you money, or is it? I'm well and truly lost on this level. I found a place near me that pays. Wow. Starting to pay for my toy addiction during COVID. That's not a bad idea. God. So what kind of? Oh, I'm not going to ask. That's awesome. That's awesome. And how much can you give up? I suppose. I don't know. Problem I've got is I hate injections. I absolutely hate injections. So I've got a bit of arthritis in my joints, my knees mostly, from a lot of sport that I played when I was younger, a lot of rugby and a lot of football. My knees are knackered, and so I started having to have this injection. But I hate, but I have to inject myself every week, and I hate injections. So to do more, oh, I don't know if I could face it. They take 900 mil. Oh my god, that sounds like a lot. That's like a litre, isn't it? Just less than a litre? Oh, good god. Do you feel faint afterwards? I bet you do. I don't know if I could do it. I'd pass out, I think. I have to inject myself once a week, and I hate doing it. And sometimes I skip it, because I'm like, oh, I'd rather skip it than the pain. But it's not. I hate it. 900. They take blood, separate the plasma, and put that. Oh my god. Nah, I'm alright, thanks. I think I'll skip it. I'll skip leg day. I get this stuff delivered to me, and I have to stick it in the freezer. And then I have to inject it into my leg every week, and you have to, pushing it into your own leg is, I don't know, there's something wrong about it. You're like inflicting pain on yourself, and you have to like stab it in, and then push it down until it clicks. Oh, it's just not nice. Sometimes you don't get it right, and it like. But yours sounds even worse, to be honest. Yours sounds a lot worse. I don't fancy it, Josh, to be honest. Takes about an hour and a half. Oh my god. No thank you. I couldn't imagine having to... Yeah. Well, I would imagine what you're doing is worse. But neither it's particularly pleasant, I don't think. Yeah, fair play. It's fair play for doing it. I mean, not only are you getting paid, but you're also helping. You're also helping people, you know. So that is awesome. I don't know if I could do it. I don't know how much cool there is for monkey-lizard blood. But in all seriousness, that is awesome. You have to, I think, it pays £90 each week for a litre of blood. Did you say twice a week? So, an hour and a half. Oh, I don't know. I don't know if I would do it. I don't know if I'd do it. I suppose once you get used to it, I'm a bit of a wimp, to be honest. Things like that. I hate hospitals, hate doctors. I used to donate blood as a younger man, but the older I got, the more queasy it made me. Yeah. I'm not feeling it. But, you know, I mean, someone's got to do it, so it's good that you're able to do it, Josh. I mean, fair play, to be honest. Props, as they say. Sleeping here as well. Hey, sleeping. We're just talking I don't really know why we're talking about it, because I don't like talking about it, but we're talking about injecting. Josh has been donating tons of blood, a litre of blood every visit. He does 2 visits a week. I don't know if I could do it. Could you do that, sleeping? A litre of blood. That's like a carton of, that's like a pint of milk, isn't it? A carton of orange juice. You could sell a kidney. Oh, no thanks. Anything where I've got to have stuff stuck into me, I'm not feeling it. Great review of less Death Coat, they look quality. Oh, they're good guys, yeah, and I'm not really the oh, he's on my side. I don't really do review videos as such. But when I get things like that, I thought, well, I've got to have. If it helps them out, then that's cool. But their stuff is awesome. I have to say, it is really cool. And they sent me some extra stuff in there, so it was like it's the least I could do, really. Sleeping, I couldn't. I'm not the biggest fan. No, not me. Yeah, 2 liters per week. Oh.
Renew the attack.
No. Such a wimp. I'd like to do anything to avoid pain now. No, I'm older. I will literally do anything to avoid pain. Which is totally the opposite of what you should be like, really. Like, pain, obviously, you know, we know this from when we were young. It's a sign that you've worked, you know, that you've worked hard and you've worked well, but just, nah. I've got to get back into the gym. Now the gyms are reopening in a couple of weeks, so I've got to get back on it. I've put on a few pounds, to be honest. I don't know why we're talking about this now. Anyway, let's talk about something else, man. Needles and blood, and I'm not feeling it. We are older now, Rum, and we deserve rest. Exactly. I'll do anything, man. If there was a back when I was younger, if there was a fight or something, I'd be all in. You know, I'll be in there. But if there was any kind of like pain or danger or anything now, I'm gonna run away. Run away. I'm just not interested. Don't want to get involved. Leave me out of it. I just want to sit with my monkey lizards and relax. I don't want any pain. Don't want needles stuck in me. I don't want to. He's on my side. Hey Luke, how's it going? You and Josh have been cracking me up on Twitter with all this Kenny stuff. Oh my god. These Kenny memorials that you've been putting on Twitter, showing Kenny at different ages of his life. And you guys are absolute crackpots.
We have almost won the day, but one last area remains to be secured. The assault
I don't think I enjoyed The Wolf Among Us. You know, I've got to be honest.
The day will soon be ours.
Yeah, I wasn't feeling it.
To secure.
I don't know why. I just didn't. It didn't do it for me. What do you guys think? It's nowhere near as good as The Walking Dead. They say it's their best one. I know, Luke, you were raving about it. I wasn't feeling it really. Couldn't really get into the story. You think it's cool? I don't know, or maybe I need to give it time. It's only one episode in, but just not feeling it at the moment. But I'll keep doing it. It's only going to be 4 or 5 streams, so Wolf didn't grab me either. Commentaries, I don't know. Maybe it will unfold and it will, you know, it will come together. But at the moment, I was a little bit disappointed. Nope, stuck. That guy gone. Luke's knackered. Hey G-Force. Hey Clink. Wolf seems to be a slower paced game. Yeah, there was a lot of dialogue. Maybe it was their first game, you know. But no, not totally convinced yet. But look, I mean, that's a good thing about streaming, isn't it? You know, and there are so many games I haven't played, so I'm going to go through quite a few of them. And there's bound to be some that work and some that don't quite do it, you know. It's the way it is. Niels, yeah, I like the art style, definitely. I'm a big fan of the art style. And the colour schemes are pretty cool. Josh, I'm sure it'll pick up. Yeah, okay. I'm gonna give it time.
Concentrate your firepower.
How's it going, Mr. How's the G-Force going?
Lord Vader here. Victory will surely be ours.
There are some like channel names that lend themselves to like really dope music. G-Force is one of them. Every time I read the name G-Force, I'm like coming up with like synthesizer and techno riffs in my head, you know, like.
Soon the rebels will be reinforced, and we will have lost the battle.
Well, I like to come up with a little like I don't know, a little 16 bars of 16 bars of technology. G-Force. Oh, good. Anyway. What does Luke say? Decided I'm not going to buy Valhalla or Resident Evil. I like the Assassin's Creed games, but they are pretty similar, aren't they? Obviously different eras. The last one I played was Origins. But my favourite one was Syndicate, the one in London. G-Force, did you listen to any of my song suggestions? I haven't yet, to be totally honest. I've got an absolute huge backlog of shorts to make, so I definitely will. I didn't get to the count yet. I thought, well, I was struggling to think of some music, as I was saying to you. So I did a couple of the Holiday Trooper ones first, because I was able to knock out a couple of Christmas hits, even though it's not Christmassy. And then I thought I want to try and get these retro Mandalorian ones out, because they're relatively new. So I've got a few more of those to do. And then I've got a stack of Black Series, including the count that I need to do, so... But I will check out those tunes for sure. What am I doing?
Solo is here. Finish that scruffy smuggler once and for all.
Hey cats, how you doing? Oh, how did he get inside? Oh, Yoda. Wow. How you doing, cats? Niels. Christopher Lee did his own music. Christopher Lee was in a rock band, wasn't he? He was in like a rock band, I'm pretty sure. He did his own music perfect for the Duke. Christopher Lee did his own music perfect for the Duke shorts. Yeah, so sorry, I hear what you're saying. Yes, he was in a rock band, wasn't he? No, I can't remember who I was talking to about that the other day. But yeah, I do need to seek that out for sure. I've just got a rough day. You, honestly, I'm off work at the moment, so it's Easter holiday, so I can't really grumble, cat. To be honest, I've had a pretty nice, chill day. Made some videos today. I've got a big stack of action figures that I've been that need videos going out, and you know me, I'm not very good at doing review videos or anything, so I just do these little shorts. I made one semi-proper video for Left Coast Graphics, but most of my videos are little short videos. So I think I've done 4 shorts today, but I've got a stack more to do. So it's been quite chilled around here, to be honest. Oh, was that Sai? I missed what Sai said. Hi Sai, how's it going? I'm sorry, I missed what you said. GeForce is stuck at work, so I'll grumble for you. Good man, good man. Yeah, I'm back at work next week, so I'll be doing less daytime streaming, obviously. I won't be doing any daytime streaming, so I might have to make the most of tomorrow. I might just stay on the computer all day tomorrow. Rozaf, how's the liquid diet going? Oh, you guys are... Is that a cat? I can't do that. I don't know how you're doing it. I do need to lose some weight. This blimmin' lockdown and then Easter, it's absolutely... I look like a shambles. I'll try and get back into a suit next week. That's going to be painful. Good. Only cheated once yesterday. Well, well done. Well done. 1000 ghosts. Get off my horse, Rum. Hey, Chris. How's it going? Man, we were shambles, weren't we, in that Red Dead? An absolute shambles of a posse.
The rebels are attacking this battle station.
Well, to be honest, Tunnel Rat and Super John and Tunnel Rat, and even Brandon are like pretty competent and know what they're doing. And then, but you and I, Chris, at the back, we were shambolic. We were in absolute shambles, to be honest. I've got the worst horse in living memory. I've called it the Cat. That's not in honor of you, Cat, by the way. That's in honor of monkey lizards liking to ride cats. But my horse is an absolute shambles. Yeah, we're pants. We're like the wild dogs of the posse. Well, I'm the wild dog. I don't know what's with I don't know what your nickname is yet, Chris, but we'll come up with something. It was a super soft cookie. Oh, there's nothing better. Well, there's nothing worse than getting a cookie that's really hard and you know, like snappy. You want your cookie to be soft, don't you? There's nothing better than getting a cookie that's slightly warm in the middle. Oh my god. Subway do these cookies where they've got like Smarties in them, and if you get them when they're just out of the oven, Luke off playing some Dark Souls 3. Apparently I'm a sadist. Well, yeah, I mean, Luke, let's be honest. You know, we do worry about you from time to time. You do have some tendencies that are of concern. You spent an awful long time killing people in that nightclub on Hitman the other day. I think you'd gone past your mission parameters, to be totally honest. Oh. I'm trying to get my sniper leveled up. See if I can... There we go. Simon, I was just saying I saw your left coast design videos. Oh yeah, those guys are awesome. And there isn't much Monkey-Lizard merch you can get. And they did a really good job on that stuff. Well, I think it's one guy, isn't it? I can't remember what his name is, but I have been chatting to him. And yeah, I love stuff like that. I'm a sucker for patches and badges and posters and artwork. I love buying off Etsy. It's often the only place where you can get Monkey-Lizard stuff, because people just don't make it. So a lot of the stuff I get to go in my collection is like local artists that have done little sketches of Salacious Rum or badges or, you know, weird stuff like that. CLINK, hey Salacious, if you want I can play for a little, let me know. Yeah, 100% CLINK if you want. No problem at all. I'll after this game I'll add you in, dude. Luke, I had a goal, they got in the way. Hey Blue, have you done your daily challenges? Listen Blue, I'm afraid when it comes to the posse, I'm always going to be the wild dog at the back. I never do. I don't even know how to do the daily challenges. You guys didn't teach me how to do them, so I don't know how to. I don't know. So no is the answer. I've not done my daily challenges. I need some more lessons on that. I'm trying to get my sniper leveled up instead. Howdy Blue. Hey Mark. Rorzap, hey Blue. The name Blue is so much nicer. I'm glad everyone's using Blue. You've got to soften Mark's edges up, but I think Blue's doing a good job on it. That's my boy, Blue. That's my boy. Simon, I might do. Wow, do you know, Simon, I would pay good money for a Simon Richardson Monkey-Lizard original. I am an admirer of your work for sure. I don't understand how you do it, to be totally honest. I don't have the temperament or the patience or the eye or the hands to do any artwork like that. It's quite incredible what you do. Blue, my edges are so soft. I think we can go a bit softer. Still room for a little bit more softness. Simon, I think I will. I've never drawn one. Watch this space. Oh my god. If you do one, please do not sell it to someone else. You've got to give me first dibs. I'll be so upset if someone else has got their hands on it. I had some art, some Monkey-Lizard art delivered yesterday actually. I'll have to do a video on it later. Only a small piece, but
there will be no more retreats, no more falling back.
I have an original Simon Richardson piece of art. Oh, I saw that layer piece. Is absolutely stunning. You did a piece the other day, Simon. I couldn't tell you who the character was though, but it was like a female manga painting. I'm assuming it's manga because it's got that Japanese style with the big eyes. I don't know who the character is, but it was incredible. And you do them with pencil. It's like pencil, I think, isn't it? It's incredible. I don't know how you do it, but they look absolutely stunning. Rosaf, you're more Jedi than Sith, Mark. Blue suggests Jedi suits you. Yeah, there you go. Pride of my lair shaft. Yeah, I mean, I also really like supporting like creators. I think it's because I always wanted to be a creator myself and didn't have the talent to do anything. I always wanted to be like a proper musician or an actor or a singer, and I dabbled but never. So I do really admire people that do, you know, that go out there and do that. One of my family members has an Etsy store and is very creative, so I love Etsy, and I love and you can get some really cool stuff on there, stuff that, you know, that's unique and handcrafted and hand created, you know. Oh, look at Yoda. He's coming for me now, isn't he? Look, he's coming for me. He's walking me down. Look at that. I'm missing the chat a little bit. Sorry. Ghosts. Hey, Luke. Any worlds? How's it going? Sorry, I missed last night's stream. Salacious, I died. What did I do last week? What did I do last night?
The rebels now have a foothold on the station from which to launch further attacks.
Did I do a stream last night? Oh, I did the first episode of The Wolf Among Us. But I'm not sold on it, Luke. I think some of the others, I think Josh liked it. I'm not totally sold on it. I'm going to keep going because it's only 4 or 5 episodes. I'm not totally. It's interesting, put it that way. The Wolf Among Us is interesting. It's all based on, all the characters are from, you know, magical fables. So there's like Toad, and there's the wolf, and there's Snow White, and it's like a reimagining of them in a noir sort of setting. So I don't know. We'll see how it goes. It's not. The first episode didn't blow me away, put it that way. But I thought it was interesting. I don't know if I'm going to be able to beat The Walking Dead. That game was just so good. It was so. Well, Detroit Became Human. I got invested in that one, but The Walking Dead was incredible. Anyway, we'll give this one its fair chance. I think it'll probably be 4 more streams. They're not huge levels either. An hour and a half to 2 hour streams, and we'll see. We'll see how it goes. Hey Simon, thanks for stopping by. I'm SalaciousRum. This is just a bit of a Battlefront's. Oh, did CLINK want to play? I think CLINK wanted to play. So let's just go back to. Let's go back to here. This is just a bit of a late afternoon blast out on Battlefront. Nothing too strenuous. Blue sleeping. Do you have a vintage lair? I don't know if you're still there, Clink, but I'm just going back to the main screen, and I'll add you in if you're logged on and if you're in the menus ready to go. If you want to join me, no problem at all. Let's have a look if you're there. There we go. Clink's in the menus. Adding you in, Clink. Wait for him to respond. Cool. And I'm just going to make a quick party mode. There we go, Clinky. Hopefully you're, hopefully you've got that. Clink joined the party. Can you hear me?
Yep, can you hear me?
Yeah, how's it going, my friends?
Doing pretty good. How you doing?
Yeah, not too bad. Just a relaxing day. Just thought I'd have a bit of a blast out on Battlefront, so...
Nice.
Do you mind playing a bit of co-op? I'm trying to get my officer and my specialist leveled up.
Me too. I'm doing the exact same thing.
Ah, okay, great. Any preference on era?
Nope, doesn't matter.
Okay. Cool. What time is it where you are?
It's almost 1 o'clock.
1 o'clock?
In the afternoon, yeah.
Okay, cool. Well, we've got 15 people in the chat, so that's pretty cool. Rawzaf, we've got Blue, we've got Simon. Simon, I just, if it went blue for a second, it's because I just went into the main menu. Another YouTuber's just joined me, so I've now got Clink, who is joining me, and we're both going to play a bit of co-op together. You should be able to hear Clink because I've added him to party mode. So if you hear another voice, it's Clink. And once I finish this video, I will make sure I put Clink's YouTube channel link in the description of the video so that you can follow his channel as well. Oh, we're off to Scarif. I always get distracted on Scarif.
Yeah.
Sleeping. The Smiths was load. Oh, I'm talking about Blue's toy hunts sleeping. Yeah, Smiths was loaded actually. The problem is, Mark, although Smiths got all that stock in now, I've pre-ordered all that stuff now, so there's kind of no point going. It's a problem. Do you still do all the pre-orders now that shops are opening, or I don't know? It's a conundrum. Are you a pre-orderer, Clink, for your toys, or do you prefer to go hunting in the wild?
I always pre-order.
Yeah.
But I found the Bad Batch wave in the store, so I just canceled the pre-order.
Yeah.
But like last year, I had to get everything pre-order. I didn't find anything in stores.
Yeah. Oh, I see Josh has added your web address.
But when I was younger, I used to collect with the 5 POA figures.
Yeah.
And like the movie line figures, like Rogue One. But like once they stopped them, I might pick up an occasional vintage, but I moved to Black Series last year.
I love all the movie line 5 POA figures. When the build up to Force Awakens and the Force Awakens was coming out, I loved that line, you know, and the same for the Rogue One. I bought all of those.
Yeah, me too. I have like pretty much every one from Force Awakens and Rogue One. But
yeah.
Solo last year, Solo was impossible to find.
Yeah, it was here as well. Yeah, came really late here, the Solo stuff. Eventually did come, but very, very late.
I found them like years later at Five Below.
Yeah, exactly. Hi Simon, you stream and make videos. Well, welcome Simon, nice to meet you.
Thanks for all that, thank you, I appreciate it. Two shots and I'm dead.
What score is your officer at the moment?
I think it's like 30,
oh,
30
right.
something.
Get him,
early 30s.
Getting him up there then.
It's the lowest one. Once I get him to like probably 50, I'm done forever.
Yeah. So it's Mr. Ghost's birthday tomorrow. I think we should wager everyone on how old Mr. Ghost is.
I am not good with ages, so I have no idea.
Don't forget Peg Warmers is on tonight. Over on Apprentice Ewoks. Yeah, he's starting at 10 o'clock, aren't you, Blue? So that'll work. That works great for me because I'm going to do my Wolf Among Us stream at 8 o'clock. Should be about an hour and a half, 2 hours at the most, and then I'll head over to the Apprentice Ewok and get some Peg Warmer action. He's turning a big number. He told us yesterday. I reckon it is a big number.
What time is the Peg Warmers here on the East Coast?
Peg Warmers is 10 o'clock UK time, so I think that is 5 hours ahead of Eastern, so I think that's 5 PM Eastern Standard Time. Could be wrong,
but there as well.
I'm pretty sure that's 5 PM. And that's over on Apprentice Ewoks channel today.
Cool, I will be there.
1000th Ghost is 50. Do we believe that? Do we believe he's 50? The Big 5-0. Big 5-0 is a proper one, isn't it? That's a special one. The Big 5-0. Well, I'm gonna get some mileage out of taking the mick out of him anyway. Simon, have to go, fellas. Have a good stream. SR, definitely keep your eye on my page. Oh my word, Simon, I will. If you, yeah, man, I will definitely be keeping an eye out. I always keep an eye out on your art anyway, and I always thumbs up or a comment. It's you're very talented for sure. I don't know how you do it, to be honest. Blue is 51. Ghost, I'm being stalked. Oh, look, Mr. Ghost, it's your birthday. We get to take the mick out of you. That's the whole point. Little Salacious has already recorded a little message for you. That's going live. It's already uploaded on YouTube, but it doesn't go live until after midnight when it is your birthday. I think he had a couple of things to say. I can't be responsible for what Salacious says. You know, he's his own monkey lizard. He's his own mind. He says what he says, and that's what it is. You know, monkey lizards.
Maintain the area.
Oh, thanks for finding Simon's channel. I've not ever been on Simon's channel before, so I'll have a look. I'll have a look when I get a chance.
Oh, there's Yoda.
We hold the line here. The rebel attack cannot continue indefinitely. Prepare the defenses.
Oh, right. See if I can pick you. See if Yoda off. I've got shot in the bottom. Sleeping. I sent old Simon a subscribe. Looks like he posts Fortnite content. Well, I've never been on your channel, Simon, but I'll definitely check it out. For sure.
We cannot lose.
I've never played Fortnite before, so I will give it a go one day. I did see Sleeping playing Fortnite the other day. We was gonna play it. I don't know if you did in the end, Sleeping, but maybe we should get maybe we should all get a Fortnite group together. I don't know if it works that way. If it's anything like the Red Dead posse, it would be an absolute shambles. Josh, I gotta hop off to go. Oh man, take it easy. Look after yourself, Josh.
Take care, Josh.
Josh has been giving blood twice a week, and he gives 900 mil, which is basically a litre of blood every session. I don't know how you do it. Take it easy, Josh. Yeah, take it easy, dude. Oh, that Wookiee. So I've purposely not had much to eat today. I've had a spicy pot noodle. Those Englishmen in the chat will know what that is. Pretty shocking, really, because I got a coupon today from Uber Eats, a £15 off Uber Eats coupon. So I'm gonna get a nice takeaway tonight.
Nice.
Watch out.
Ghost, you can donate. Oh, brain. Oh, I don't want to start talking about the blood again. It was getting me queasy. I'm such a wimp, Ghost. Honest to God, just the mere thought of it makes me feel faint. That is a great coupon, isn't it, Sleeping? You got to spend £20, but you get £15 off. It's like, wow. So I'm going all in tonight. I think it's the first time, because I've never used it before, because I normally use Deliveroo. So they're trying to get me off Deliveroo. I'm such a Deliveroo loyalist. They're trying to snag me over to Uber Eats with the temptation of a massive discount for my first order. So I'm gonna engage. Vader's girl. Hey cats. Luke Koff. I shouted that to my brother in a car park once. You shouted what? Engage. Justy is the best. Justy Actually, where I live, it's not. I mean, it's got all the standard stuff, Just Eat, but because I live basically in the city centre, like slap bang in the city centre, there's all these restaurants nearby, and the restaurants don't use Just Eat, they use Deliveroo. There's all these guys on bikes. So where I live, not only can you can get all the stuff on Just Eat, but you get all the local, like, Italian all the restaurants. So Deliveroo's the best, but Uber Eats have just opened up, so they're trying to snag me over to the Uber Eats way of doing things. I don't know. I'm a Deliveroo loyalist, so we'll see. Sleeping says in America the delivery fees are massive. Wow, £15 delivery fee. Yeah, I mean, because literally I'm on the main road in the city where I live, so the delivery is like £1.99 or something. It's nothing really. So that's what we're searching for. Oh, didn't I? Let's just check. Got into very well then.
Yeah, I've never used Uber Eats before.
It's a bad habit. It's a bad habit, I have to say, because it's not the healthiest thing to do. It's the most convenient for sure. But normally when I work, I normally work fairly late, so when I get back, I just like the last thing I want to do is cook.
I feel you.
But that's a bad excuse, I know. Because I think we were talking before, and you basically cook everything, don't you, Clink?
Like maybe 90%, yeah, more or less.
Do you just cook for yourself, or have you got a family that you cook for? And
No, right now I'm just by myself in an apartment.
Don't you find that you end up with a lot of waste stuff, or do you reuse all the little bits that you don't use, or?
I don't think I waste that much now.
It's just me then.
Definitely not when it comes to like snacks and stuff.
Yeah.
But I'm lucky, there's like within a block or two of me, there's like a couple places that I can get takeout, so I just come back home and get it on the way home, so it's easy.
Yeah. G4 says, in the US, delivery folks are usually paid minimum wage, so I feel obligated to offer to over-tip them. Yeah, you can tip the guys here as well. I don't think tipping is as customary in the UK as it is in America, but there is obviously, but people do. In restaurant, we tip, but I don't think a typical tip in the UK is 10%. I think you guys do 20%, don't you?
Yeah, 20% is like a standard, unless it's like kind of subpar or something, but usually for me it's always at least like 15%.
Yeah. Some of the restaurants here have started doing service charge included. So
I never like that, because it's always like, it's less than what it should be.
I know, I must admit, I'm not keen on that. Oh, this, I don't know what it is with the Kessel level, but the Kessel level is so glitchy.
I know, I like freeze for a second.
GeForce, 20% is minimum. Yeah, it's a cultural thing, isn't it? I think it's just a different. I mean, some people do tip 20% in the UK. It's
This is but a temporary setback. You are soldiers of the Empire facing an inferior enemy.
I mean, it would literally have to be like the worst service ever to be like 10% for me at least, you know?
Yeah. Having said all that, it's been a bloody long time since I've ate in a restaurant.
Yeah, me too. It's been like a year.
For all of us, yeah. It's going to be weird when things start getting back to normal. Sleeping. Blue. I just grabbed an elephant rifle. I feel unstoppable. Are you on Red Dead? Is an elephant rifle something in Red Dead? GeForce, having worked in restaurants, I know how much they depend on tips. Yeah, for sure. Mr. Ghost, last time I was in London in 2009, I tried to tip and they looked at me odd. Yeah, it's a cultural thing. Yeah, just, I don't know, I don't really know how to explain it really, I mean...
Yeah, when I was in Europe, it was like, if you leave them €5, it's like, that's too much, they'll give it back to you. It's like,
yeah,
no.
exactly.
The bounty hunter, Boba Fett, has joined us.
Boba Fett. New objective. Defend the command posts. Whoa.
Oh, here they come. Here they come.
Wow. Shooting gallery.
Yeah. That's why I'm not the officer.
Sleeping. I'm heading back to England this summer. Ghost, pack your things. Let's have a man. Hopefully by this summer, I'll be in my brand new spanking house. So, so you'll have to come and stay with me sleeping.
Maintain the area.
If you, if you can handle the monkey lizards. A spanking house, so I want to stay there. Yeah. Oh, it's the... Yeah, good old English language. Spanking's one of those words we put on everything. Everything's spankingly good. Yeah, the spanking's not obligatory. Just optional. SR, are you near Dorset at all? Unfortunately not. Love to live in Dorset. Dorset's a beautiful part of England on the south coast. And one of the most expensive parts of England to live as well. There's a beach in Dorset that's one of the nicest beaches in England, and if you looked at it, you would say there is no way that this is in England. It's like a spit, and it's where all the millionaires live. It's absolutely beautiful. But no, unfortunately I do not live in Dorset. No. Mr. Ghost, I'd love to. Disney calls first. Simon's in Yorkshire. Oh, Yoda. GeForce, Crimson Guitars is located in Dorset, and I want to go there. What's Crimson Guitars then, GeForce? I don't know what Crimson Guitars is. A shop? A club? Anyworld lives in the northwest, and the goal is to move to Spain. Mr. Ghost says, I usually stay with a friend near Oxford. Yeah, that's not a million miles away from me. Oxford's nice. A custom guitar shop. Ah, awesome. Tell him that Yoda. Yeah, he's a badass Yoda. Judge me by my size, do you? Hmm? They have a YouTube channel I frequent. Ah. Would you play GeForce? Bass or lead or acoustic? What's your speciality? Sleeping says I've only been twice. I'm not talking to you, Sleeping, about this because I think there's a bit of a wind up with you going on. I think. Don't trust Sleeping. In a good way. Like he's mischievous. Oh, Sleeping, by the way, I'm really sorry that I spammed Apprentice Ewok's comments last night. I just felt I was in a mischievous mood. So Sleeping and Apprentice Ewok did this competition last night where the aim was to go over to win the prize. You have to go over to Apprentice Ewok's channel and write Red Dead in the comments. So I left about 100 comments. Not 100, but I don't know, about 30 or 40 comments. All variations on Red Dead. Like Red Deadly, or not yet dead but red, or basically everything I could think of. And then Sleeping was online on his stream trying to filter all the names out, and he was having computer problems, and I felt so bad. I was like, oh my god, poor lad. I've spammed this competition. I didn't mean to do it in a nasty way. I just thought it'd be funny. Sleeping, I laughed so hard. I was trying not to break character. You did well. Oh, there you go. Then I'm glad. I'm glad you saw the funny side of it. Some people wouldn't have.
This is as far as I will allow us to retreat. Prepare to dig in.
Brandon liked every single comment. It was a joke on me this morning because I woke up this morning and I had YouTube email notifications where Brandon had liked every single one.
Maintain the area. We cannot lose this position or we'll be swept off the field. Fight to the last trooper.
This middle gun for specialist is brilliant. Oh, he got 18 subs and 300 video views. That's awesome. That's such a nice thing that you do for other YouTubers. 18 subs is not to be sniffed at. It's not to be sniffed at all. He's got to be close. He's got to be close to 1,000 subs now, surely.
Did he get 900?
He's got to be. I mean, if he got 18 subs last night, I mean, he won't take him long now. A month or so, probably four or 5 weeks. It's got to be close anyway. Maybe less than that. Ooh. I'm still chasing down the 4,000 hours. My YouTube stats are really weird. So I've got like, I don't know how many subs, but I think over 1,500. And I've got really good view numbers. So I think I'm over 130,000 views, which is pretty big. And a lot of that comes from the shorts. But unfortunately, the view hours doesn't collate because most of my videos are like 60 seconds or 30 seconds.
Our defenses have broken and the rebels have carried
So I'm still 2,000 watch hours away from the 4,000 marker. So I need to do more longer streams really. But I get tired. I'm old. I get tired after a couple of hours. But yeah, so view numbers aren't necessarily. It's hard to know what they. I mean, I don't really care at the end of the day what YouTube want, but what are they after? View numbers, views, subscribers. I don't know. 130,000 views, I think, is pretty good. But then if the view is only for a 30-second short, then it's anyway.
That's still a pretty high number of views.
Yeah. Yeah. I don't do it for numbers anyway, really. I just do it for a crack and to talk to you guys. Talk to you crackheads. Sleeping says rum. Rum GeForce. Oh, I don't mind. Look, Sleeping, honestly, I think what you're doing is awesome for other YouTubers. I'm not worried about it at all. There's plenty of young YouTubers I know that appreciate your support, so I'm all good, dude. The Monkey-Lizard has always done his own thing on the YouTube numbers. I've always had steady growth. I always seem to get, I don't know, 10 subscribers, 20 subscribers a week, something like that. I don't know. You take your 300 views and watch hours, and you, I don't know what you're saying there. You take your 300 views. I missed what he said there. Mr. Ghost, I try. Oh, you're trying to make your videos 10 to 15 minutes for the hunts. Yeah. Well, hopefully now the shops are open. The UK car boot sale season will be back. And I love a good car boot. And those videos can be quite long. But I need to get myself one of those, whatchamacallit, one of those cameras. What are those adventure cameras called? GoPros. Need to get one of those GoPros.
Pitiful rebel defenders here. Get it done.
This is one of my favorite maps.
It's a good one, isn't it? Yeah, there's lots of little alleys and little nooks and crannies.
Also one of my favorite planets in Star Wars.
Yeah. Wasn't it weird that they made Jakku? I just kind of felt, why did they go back to Tatooine? Am I wrong? Am I wrong?
They probably want to make like a new planet or something, but it was really close.
It was, yeah, I get that they want to make new planets, but then why make a new planet similar to an old planet? Like, if you're going to make a new planet, make a new planet.
I thought it was a cool planet. I didn't mind it.
Yeah. Man, the build-up and the hype for The Force Awakens was incredible. Absolutely incredible.
I know that. Some good times.
Really good times. I remember being in the cinema opening night, and oh my god, the atmosphere in there was immense. And when the title came up, man, people were either jumping out of their seats in elation, or they were in absolute tears. I think I was doing both. I think I was jumping out of my seat and crying at the same time.
Yeah. And I was the only one that I missed opening. I had to see it a week later, so I had to like keep the spoilers down for a little bit.
Ooh, I bet that was hard.
Like when Last Jedi came out, I saw that opening weekend, but I already knew Admiral Akbar died, so I was already pissed off.
Oh no. Did someone spoil that for you?
Yeah, they said the way he died was horrible, so... I mean, that's honestly, that's like my biggest critique in that film. Other than that, and some of the dialogue, you know, I know people hate it, but it wasn't bad.
Say that again, Clink. The Last Jedi is your favourite, was that?
No, it's not, no. But it wasn't bad, though. I know people hate it, but it wasn't the worst of them.
I didn't hate it. I mean, I mean, hate's a strong word, isn't it? There were some bits in it that I didn't like, but I didn't hate it. I mean, if you give me anything that's got Star Wars on it, I'm more than likely going to enjoy some aspects of it. So I certainly didn't hate it. There were some bits that I thought were really interesting. Like, I thought the bits where she went into that cave and she saw a vision of herself, like, as a clone. I was thinking, oh, this is really interesting. Is she a clone here? Oh, where are they going with this, you know? When she looked into the mirror. And when she looked into the mirror, do you remember when she looked into the mirror and she saw a man and a woman coming towards her? I swear that looked like Luke walking towards her, like a young Luke. I swear the man like had a bobbed haircut. And the thing that I really wanted, which I thought we were gonna get, was I love all those films in the 80s where they set up, you know, the rivals, and then in the second film or halfway through the film, the rivals have their training with their masters, and you get like you get like a training montage. I used to get it in Karate Kid, but a lot of martial arts movies, in cheesy movies like Bloodsport, and you get the training montage. But whilst you let's kill this guy. Whilst you get the good guy training, you then switch over and you see the bad guy training too.
Yeah.
And I thought we were gonna.
I was thinking of, was it Rocky 4? That was.
Yeah, just like that. I mean, that's one of the classic training montages, you know. And I thought we were gonna get that. I thought we were gonna get Rey on Arc 2 getting crazy Jedi lessons. She's never been taught to use a lightsaber before, so maybe Luke was going through lightsaber forms with her and force techniques, and then we were going to switch to Kylo being trained by Snoke. And we were going to see some dark side training, because in The Force Awakens, Snoke says at the end, "I need to complete your training," you know.
Yeah.
And that would have been awesome, and that would have set up then the two of them going at it in the final film, you know. And we kind of got that in Empire, didn't we? You know, we got Luke being trained by Yoda in the second film, and so I don't know. That's what I would have done, I think, something like that.
Didn't Luke say there's 3 lessons for Rey, but then we only saw 2?
We only saw 2. They cut one out. Yeah.
Yeah.
Crazy.
So I'm like, wait a minute.
And the lessons weren't bad, you know, I felt, if I can remember them. I'm trying to remember what they were. But it just, I don't know. The bit where she's like swinging the lightsaber, and then Luke's like stood at the top of the mountain, it should have been him telling her what to do, you know, like giving her instruction and coaching her. I think that would have made her more appealing to people as well, more like to see that she's getting guidance, you know, from a master, rather than just working out on her own, you know.
Yeah.
I mean, I happen to like Rey, and I liked Daisy Ridley. You know, I think she did a decent performance, and got nothing bad to say about her, really. But I know some people got peed off that she was just automatically brilliant, you know.
Then I guess because she was the Emperor's like, spawn or whatever, that makes more sense. And I really think, you know, in Rise of Skywalker, it made sense that the Emperor was behind everything, because, you know, how the hell did I have such a big army all of a sudden, you know?
Yeah. Well, I'm a big fan of Dark Empire, the comic, and in that, Palpatine clones himself. So, some of that is straight out of the old EU. They just didn't execute the Rise of Skywalker that well. They didn't, it could have been bad, that's all I'm going to say. It could have been better. It could have been incredible.
I thought it was spicy, you know. I thought it was pretty good. It was definitely better than Last Jedi.
Yeah.
Last Jedi, For me, like the first 15 minutes of Last Jedi, like that was like some of the worst I've ever seen. With the dialogue and the stupid bombers. Like, why
Yeah.
wouldn't you just use the Y wings? Like, why? Whatever those bomber things were.
That didn't make any sense. The
Like,
bombs.
so that's my biggest one, and then what they did to Admiral Akbar. That's like those are my two biggest gripes with the movie. But other than that, you know, I still watch it, so.
Yeah, and the hugs, the hugs bit, and some of the jokes were just, you know.
Yeah, like, I didn't necessarily like the way like Luke was portrayed, but that
No.
crate battle and like how he went out with the twin sons in the back, that was pretty. You know, I couldn't imagine any better than that.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, it's just a shame they killed him. I thought they could have left it, you know, with him being pretty knackered. I was really surprised they killed him. I was like, God, he's dead now?
Well, I had a feeling because they killed Han Solo in the previous one, then I thought Leia would be the next one. I had a feeling they were gonna kill them all off, but
Yeah.
I just don't know why they didn't have a scene where all three together. I don't know if it was Force Awakens or whatever, like just a few seconds or something.
Yeah. Ghost says the Emperor is back somehow, and that's all I have to say about that. I didn't mind that the Emperor was back because it's really cool in the comics, in the old comics, how he was cloning himself and trying to search for immortality, and he was already trying to do that in the prequels, you know, trying to learn the secrets of Darth Plagueis. So they just didn't really execute him coming back very well. To hear about it at the start of the film, you know, literally in the title credits, you know, the dead have risen. It was just, I don't know, they could have done it better.
Because after seeing The Force Awakens, like Snoke was probably like one of my favorite characters in the new sequel. But then when he got killed off, you know, I was like, okay, because I don't want it to be like a mirror of the original trilogy, you know, like the big bad guy at the end.
Yeah.
But the Emperor. I mean, I thought the Emperor came back. I remember seeing that trailer and the fans at the celebration. That was crazy.
That was absolutely crazy, and he went, roll it again. That was just, yeah, you see, I mean, we all loved it, you know, we all loved that, and so, yeah.
And then that scene at the end with Lando with all those ships, the whole theater went crazy. That was amazing.
Yeah. Yeah, no, for sure. Same with me. I mean, I went to see all of them multiple times, so... And I bought all the merch. I mean, literally, I went all in on all the merch, all 3 films. Although there wasn't really much merch for The Rise of Skywalker, but... Sleeping. Glad he was back. It was nice to see him a little. It was nice to see him. He kneels. Yeah, they fly now. That was not good. Yeah.
Yeah, that was one of the worst ones. And they said it like, what, 4 times, like back to back?
I know. It's like,
the Jet Trooper was pretty cool. Well, had a cool design.
Yeah, the designs were cool, you know. The First Order design aesthetic was, you know, pretty well done, really. I mean, it shows good lineage. The vehicle designs were disappointing. They didn't really upgrade the vehicles that much.
Yeah, especially, I love the TIE Fighter, but you could fit 2 people in the TIE Fighter, but you never saw it other than Finn and Poe. It's like...
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, I'm not the biggest fan of the First Order, but...
What does Luke say? Ian doing Shakespeare's Star Wars was totally amazing. He's a legend. He is such a good actor. And to think he played the Emperor all the way back in 1980... He wasn't in Empire, was he, Ian? He appeared in Return of the Jedi, so...
Yeah.
But to think he played the Emperor then, it's nuts, really. He must have had a shit ton of makeup on and prosthetics to make him look the way he did then.
Yeah, because I didn't know that, because I was like 8 years old, I think, when the Phantom Menace came out. So I'm like, oh, wait a minute, that's the same guy?
Oh, you didn't realise? Ah.
No.
That's funny.
I was
That's
young,
really...
so I just see the names, and I'm like, okay, it's that guy.
That's funny. How did you realise by the end of Phantom Menace?
No, it took like a year or so afterwards.
Really?
To put together. Yeah.
And then when it clicked, it's like, ah. And then when you watch it back, and he has all those little smirky looks, and you know,
What really makes sense, like his music plays in like the first few minutes of the Phantom Menace. And I couldn't believe I didn't catch that.
Yeah. GeForce, I say it all the time. I have been entertained by every Star Wars movie. GeForce, I'm with you. You know, you can't expect every single one to be amazing. I think it's you're setting yourself up for failure. Your expectations are too high. You know, not every piece of art an artist does is going to be brilliant. And there are so many people involved in these films that it's there are too many variables. It must be really hard to make, you know, to pull off a good movie. So many different spinning plates.
The visuals are really good though in the whole sequel trilogy.
The what? Sorry.
The visuals.
The visuals. Yeah. The only thing I don't like so much, and this is a bit of an old boy grumble really, is I prefer the ship CGI, the old models they used to build in ILM, with the long panning shots rather than the quick edits and the
Didn't Rogue One use the models?
Rogue One did. So Rogue One, if you look at Rogue One, the space battle does not look anything like The Force Awakens or The Last Jedi.
Yeah.
They just look stylistically different, and that's because it wasn't all models, but it was shot in a way to mimic how they did it back then. You know, just like the old Star Trek films as well. Really long shots. It's not just about the models really. It's more about the camera angles and the shooting and the pace of the edits. J.J. Abrams just, it's the same with his modern Star Trek films. They just didn't, the space scenes just didn't do it for me. I don't know, just some modern weird camera angles, and whereas 2001 Space Odyssey and Star Trek and Wrath of Khan and all the Star Wars films, all Industrial Light and Magic, they're just beautifully shot. Long panning shots of the bows of the ships, and I just miss all that. Rogue One was brilliant. Oh my god, Vader just picked up 4 people in one go.
Yeah, Rogue One, that's probably one of the best Star Wars films.
Yeah, for sure. Cannot wait for Cassian as well. Really looking forward to that show.
Yeah, originally, because we already know he dies, but yeah, of course I'm gonna watch it. But I can't wait for Kenobi.
Yeah.
And Boba Fett.
No, it's gonna be interesting to see what they do with Vader, and whether there is a battle between the two. What do you reckon?
And he must have to leave Tatooine for something. Must be something important, because we assume he never left once he arrived there.
Yeah.
So I don't know how they're gonna. Interesting to see how they write that.
And when Vader says in A New Hope, it's a presence I've not felt in, and then he says, last time we met, I was the learner, I was but the learner and you were the master. Was he referring to Revenge of the Sith? Or was he referring to another moment?
Yeah, who knows? Also the dialogue, you know, we left it open, so.
Guess we're gonna find out, I suppose.
Do you know how many years after Revenge of the Sith it is?
I believe
Or does anyone
it's.
else know?
I think I read, and I could be wrong, that it was 10 years after Revenge of the Sith.
Okay.
So basically, Luke will be about 10 years old. Luke and Leia will be early teens. So then we might see a very young Luke Skywalker. You know, like running around like a little kid Luke Skywalker. And maybe they cut to Alderaan, and you see Jimmy Smits and a young Leia.
That'd be cool. Oh, I wonder if Commander Cody's gonna be in it.
Yeah,
Or a
Well,
flashback or something.
that would be good. G-Force says, did you see the rig they used to shoot the Razor Crest? I did. That was amazing. Yeah, so they actually made a little model and in one of their garages, and then took it to ILM. And yeah, I love the model building. Those models they built, and they carried on into Star Trek: The Next Generation and Deep Space Nine, and they built some absolutely spectacular models. I love those effects. It just looks so real. Niels, Clone Wars was my childhood, so I'm most hyped for Bad Batch. Ghost says, man, that role just keeps going for Jimmy. It does. Yeah, Jimmy Schmidt. I mean, we've got to get him back, surely.
He'll probably be in the Cassian show, I would think, at some point.
Yeah. He's one of the leaders of the rebellion, so he's got to be in it, surely. So is Mon Mothma. What's her name? Genevieve Riley, the Australian lady.
Yeah, I think she was cast, wasn't she?
Well, she was certainly in Rogue One, wasn't she? So you'll expect to see her back. This level's doing wonders for my specialist.
Yeah. Me too. I just stand still and shoot him.
Lando Calrissian. I keep forgetting about the Lando show as well. That's another one we're gonna get. When's that gonna be set? That's gonna have to be set in a similar period, surely.
Is it gonna be an older Lando or the younger Lando?
I don't think they've really said.
There's a rumor that it could be like a both kind of thing.
Yeah. Like they tell stories or something. Like the old one tells stories of when he was younger, and then it flips to when he was younger.
The Lando Chronicles.
Yeah, that would work. Ghost says she could be in the Book of Boba if they wanted as well. She doesn't die until a few years before The Force Awakens.
Bosk is here.
Yeah, does Leia take over? I think after that Ghost. I think. What's that book? Blood. I've forgotten what the book is. But Leia kind of goes, puts herself out there as a potential leader, and then it's revealed that she's the son of Darth Vader, and there's like a bit of a political sort of coup against her, just to defend herself as the son of Vader. Rosa, have you abandoned the wolf among us, Rum? Oh no, not at all. No, absolutely not. I'm going to see it through to the end. So I'm going to do chapter 2, episode 2 tonight at 8 o'clock UK time. Which is good because it will lead an hour and a half, 2 hours. So I'll be finished just before 10 o'clock, just in time for the peg warmers. So no, absolutely not. I'm going to finish it. It's only 4 or 5 episodes, so it's not a big one. I was just saying earlier, it didn't quite grab me like The Walking Dead. The Walking Dead I was totally invested in. It hasn't grabbed me yet, but I'm going to give it a chance. And I'm going to complete it anyway, given it's only 4 episodes. I mean, it's not a big deal, is it? So hopefully you can join me, Rosa. 8 o'clock UK time. That's 3 o'clock Eastern Standard Time, I think.
Yeah, that game that looked like Sin City kind of.
Yeah.
Sin City vibe.
It's just a strange game, you know. The vibe was Sin City. It was very noir, and then the characters were like, you know, mythological, or not mythological, but from fairy tales with fables. I didn't quite get it, but I'll give it a chance. Final wave then, I think this. 1 minute and 20 seconds. Final wave to go.
Yeah, whoever's boss is just killing everyone.
Yeah. He's the one to be, for sure, in this one.
I literally ranked up like 6 levels with this officer. Just right here.
Just a bit longer. They will achieve victory.
Oh, sorry, Ghost. Yeah, the book is Bloodline. Yeah, I thought it was something to do with blood. Yeah, so, and that's basically, I believe, I might be wrong, but I think that is Mon Mothma dies, there's a void, there's a gap in the New Republic political arena. Leia steps up and has every intention of taking over. But then some other politicians find out she's the daughter of Vader, and then they go on a smear campaign against her, basically saying, you know, that her family were responsible for, you know, everything the Empire did. So that's quite interesting. I mean, that would be quite an interesting TV series, perhaps, you know. Luke, co-op is so much fun. I hate playing the big supremacy matches when it's everyone's multiplayer. I just get killed so quickly.
Yeah, I get sniped halfway across the map.
I got 55 eliminations then, you see? Feel quite good about myself with that. How many did you get? I bet you smashed me.
127.
Whoa! As the officer?
And so obviously, I just
You
stood there and
are
just kept shooting.
kidding me. 127.
I bet
You,
that boss guy probably had like 300.
yeah. Jeez. Well, I ranked up to level 35 for my specialist, which isn't too bad. Have a quick drink. What time is it? Quarter to 7. One more game for me then, I think.
Okay.
Where are we going?
Was it Hoth? I forget.
Is it half, is it? So no rules after. I'll be back in an hour and 10 minutes for the Wolf Among Us. So my usual 8 o'clock spot. But they're only short. I think they're like an hour and a half, 2-hour streams at the maximum, aren't they? And it's only 5 episodes, I believe. So there's only 4 to go. So I'm going to see it through.
Yeah,
What's
it's
on
definitely an interesting game.
Yeah. What's on tonight's menu room? Are you still on a holiday mode or back to the salads? I know. I was just debating that. So I was just saying before that Uber Eats sent me a £15 off voucher. If I spend £20, I get £15 off. So I'm gonna go for something on Uber Eats. We'll see who's on there. I think they've got all the major restaurants and stuff that Deliveroo have. So I don't know. What do you reckon? I need some inspiration. But no, I'm not quite back on the salads yet. But I need to, because I'm not in good shape. And I absolutely dread trying to put a suit on for next week. It's not going to be pretty.
Oh.
Rules of nice. We had a Greek delivered the other night. Yes. I love tzatziki and oh yeah. Yeah, that sounds good to me. Pitta and tzatziki and I love olives. I can literally just sit and just demolish a huge carton of olives. Leveled up to 38 then, wow.
Another rebel to defeat. Our initial attack has gone well, and the rebels have fallen back.
Oh, pushing them back.
Report to the front! Secure these new positions.
They're all walking backwards. Pick them off here.
Take the objective.
Oh, lasers came out of nowhere. Only seen Darth Maul in the past.
I know, what's he doing there? God, she's hard to kill, isn't she, Leia?
There's so much health.
Attack the objective. Move on the objective.
39.
Move on the objective.
Lord Vader is here. Read
Vader?
our weapons.
He's here?
Take the objective.
I have to level up all the heroes too.
Yeah, I've not started that yet, so that's going to be the next painful bit.
Yeah, with the exception of boss, they're all like under 10.
Yeah.
Oh, the Wookiee, man. I mean, when that Wookiee slams, you're screwed.
I know, and I've never seen him do the Wookiee slam in the movies, have you? It's like he's got force powers when he does it.
Yeah, I know. He shot Vader across the map.
Bosk has arrived. He'll hunt down the rebels for us.
Take the objective.
While you squabble, we're losing precious time.
Is that you just firing a rocket?
Yeah,
That was awesome.
I have to level him up too.
Take the objective.
New assault telemetry. These positions are to be secured.
Attack objective.
When did Han Solo become a rugby player?
Seems like Han Solo, Lando, and Leia have more health than like Jedi.
Yeah.
Attack objective.
We're running out of time. Crush those rebels.
Ooh, there's all of them right there.
Defeats.
Your performance was an embarrassment.
Damn!
The cold or just a lack of resolve?
We all died at the end there.
Yeah, I know.
Lord Vader will not.
Was it the cold or just a lack of resolve?
Things they say.
Well, that's 1 hour and 50 minutes for me, so I'm going to call it there for my part anyway. That's 7 o'clock at night now. Thank you to everybody that's joined me in the chat. Rosa, Faluke, Chief-Force, Mr. Ghost, Blue. We've had a good crew in today. It's been good chatting to you guys. Really appreciate it. Thanks for joining me for a couple of games, Clink. Always a pleasure.
Yep, thank you for having me. Everyone else in the chat.
I'll make sure that Mr. Clink's YouTube channel is linked in my description, and I'll add your channel logo to my banner as well, so that if anyone does rewatch it, they know how to find your channel. I'm going to be back. I'm going to be back tonight at 8 o'clock for the second episode of The Wolf Among Us. So for anyone interested in joining me for that, you're more than welcome. Are you doing anything? Anything coming up that you want to plug, Clink?
Yeah, tomorrow at 10 p.m. Eastern Time, I'm dropping my first Hot Toys review.
Ooh.
It's the best car Mandalorian.
Oh, that's a good one as well. You picked a good one.
It's a good first figure.
Wow. I suspect you might get some good views on that. So, what's that, 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time?
Yep.
Great. Cool. Well, I think we'll all be there. So, sounds good to me. So, thanks for joining me, Clink. Thanks for joining me, everyone in the chats. I appreciate it as always. Final thing from me is remember, us monkey lizards, well, we're for life, not for spit roasting. Goodbye, everyone.
Take care, everyone.
See you, Clinky.
Have a good one.